Have you ever had the experience of really wanting to hear something that someone was saying, but they were speaking so softly that you couldn't understand anything? Or have you had somebody tell you so many times that they couldn't hear you that you finally just gave up or had to yell to be heard? If you've had either one of these experiences, you know how frustrating it can be. And in a public speaking situation, the ability to project your voice is critical because if no one can hear you, your message can never be communicated, no matter how well written your speech might be. As a professional singer, I've had plenty of opportunities to practice projecting my voice in varying situations. Also, as a private vocal coach, I've helped many people be able to project their voices more effectively. So today, what I would like to do is offer you some very basic information and a couple of small techniques that will allow you to be able to project more effectively. So that if you want to work on this in your speeches, you have some tools to work with. But before I do that, I do want to point out that there are both mental and physical things that can affect your ability to project. There isn't time within the time limits to focus on the mental part. So I'm just going to focus on the aspects that will help you to project physically. And that includes breathing correctly and using the proper muscles that will support you in getting a louder sound. Having said that, let's look at your breathing. So what I would like to have you do is take a deep breath. I'm going to count to 3, and then when you take that breath, I want you to pay close attention to how your body is moving as you take that breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3. When you took that breath, did you notice your shoulders coming up or your head tilting back? Or did your back arch or your chest come forward? Or did your stomach move inward? All of these are signs that you are breathing incorrectly. This is not what you want to see. When you're breathing correctly, I want you to think about a balloon. When you fill up a balloon with air, it expands. And when you let the air out, it comes back in. This is what you want to see in your body when you are breathing correctly. So I'm going to have you take that breath again. And I want you to make a conscious effort to keep this area relaxed, your chin level, your chest in place, and I want your stomach muscles to move outward. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that time you were able to relax and your stomach moved outward. If you are still struggling with some of your areas up here relaxing, then you might want to try practicing in a mirror so that you can see what you're doing and make a conscious effort to relax them. If your stomach is moving inward, this is actually something that is very common. And what you might want to do is lay on a floor or a couch and put a book on your belly and breathe deeply, watch the book rise, and then let the air out and watch the book fall. When you're on your back, it's very difficult to breathe in correctly. So this is where you should start if you're struggling with that. If your stomach is moving out as it should and your body is staying relaxed, then you can move on to the next part, which is focusing on the specific muscles that should be helping you in projecting. The areas that will support you in projecting are here, in your stomach area, both upper and lower, on your sides, and even in your back. These are the ones you'll probably notice the most, but all 3 are working together. So I'm going to show you an exercise that will allow you to be able to project. I'll demonstrate it first, and then I will have you do it. What we will be doing is taking a deep breath and then pushing out on a ha 3 times. And each time we say the ha, the stomach will move in each time. Here's how it should look. Ha, ha, ha. Now it's your turn. I'm going to turn onto the side, and I want you to practice doing it with me. Hopefully you can see better from this angle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ha, ha, ha. With this exercise, if you do it over and over, you will be able to project more effectively. And actually, the longer you do it, the more it should feel like you're doing sit-ups. Hopefully this exercise will be of great benefit to you. And I'm sure that you can see now that using your muscles and breathing correctly will assist you in being able to project more effectively so that your message can be communicated. And that is what we all want, isn't it? Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to hearing your speeches as we continue in this class.